Alright, what is up everyone? Welcome back to another GeoGuessr video, another road to a #1 video here. We're starting today at 1910 rating, which is going to put us at 68th in the world and a little bit of 9th in the United States. We're going to try to gain some elo today. Let's queue up for an opponent here, and I will see you guys when I find one. Alright, immediate game here against Gaizkaiser here. I played them before, I think, 1864. We start off in Brazil, I think. Red soil, sun north, lots of sugarcane. Looks like Uberlandia, I think, the most to me. So I'm going to go for it. I think the default click is just Sao Paulo, but okay, it was just Sao Paulo. Tough. Went for something a little bit atypical there, but yeah, we lose 469 points because of it, and we'll hop into round 2. We are on a 3-game win streak. A little bit scary. We are in Chile here, all yellow lines, it looks like. Looks quite far south. We got some bamboo. I'm thinking maybe on one of these lakes. Seems quite reasonable, right? Curving, going northeast. Curving, I don't know. Can't really tell what it's doing behind me, so I guess we'll just go here. Should theoretically be one of these roads going to Argentina with the all yellow lines. Could be further south than this. We'll see. And it's here. Fair enough. Looks like we were on the curve there, but it's going to be 355 points back. So pretty even game so far. We're moving to round 3. In Brazil again. Says something horizonte there. I don't think I really trust it though, because this does look quite a lot like Piranha, especially with like these loose rocks. And the corn. Yeah, I think Piranha fits the best. And we'll just drop it near Moringa. It looks like a striped car as well, but it's not exposed front. But it was Londrina there. We do pick up a little bit of points, 232. And let's hop into round 4 now. In what I thought to be Colombia, we got these rolling hills. Coffee, perhaps. Yeah, I'm just going to click Ibagué here as a hedge. And was pretty far south there, near Palestina. Going to be another 253. Pretty even game so far as we hop into Maltese. Nobody's lost over 1,000 HP. Round 5. Ooh, okay. What is this? 2023. Feels like it could be Danish here, maybe? That was definitely the first thing that came to mind. Rolling hills like this. Trees seem quite northern. I briefly considered US. I don't know if the house here looks very US to me. So I think we're trying Denmark here. I think it makes sense with the road. Could be wrong. It's just Germany. Okay, I thought it was a bit more northern than it actually was, but fair enough. Nice get by them. 1346. Hopping around 6 now. In what I think is Kalimantan here with the bulls. Not quite sure. I don't know. Like, I would have went Kali. Hopefully it's not like Banka Belitung or something like that, but I think Kalimantan makes the most sense. It is, oh, yeah, it is like an island situation. Said Jaka there. 442 though. Round 7, pretty even. We do have European car. 2021. This kind of makes me think of Spain, I think, the most. I think Spain fits. I'm trying to think of what else it could be. Can it be Bulg with this hill? Maybe not. I think Spain just makes the most sense, especially with the soil. I'm a bit worried about Bulg for some reason. I can't get a good feel for these trees. I feel like it feels most Spanish, though. I just don't know where I would click in Spain, especially with this stuff. Dirt Road is a bit weird. They're crying, and they're Spanish. Would they not recognize this as Spain if it was Spain? I mean, maybe not. I mean, not necessarily, right? I don't know. I'm a bit worried that they haven't insta-send this and they are Spanish, but I... This doesn't feel very Bulgarian to me, and that was my other concern. Yeah, it was just Bulg. I don't know. I just thought the hill didn't feel Bulgarian, but I guess it makes sense. Let's take a look. I don't know. Makes sense. I guess the trees felt... Maybe it just doesn't fit for Spain, I guess. Okay. Yeah, tough. Tough loss there. But we'll move on to our next game here. I'll see you guys when I find my next opponent. All right, game against Orion here, 1944 on no move. Would definitely say I'm a better NMBZ player, but you guys clearly did not see it there. Jogathon? Where is that? No idea. I don't know. It's some valley in Bhutan. Kuruthong. Sure. It was the Paro Valley. Fair enough. Kind of just, maybe I should have lined up the valley a bit better. I don't know. But yeah, it's only going to us 218, so it's fine. We'll hop in around 2. In what I think is Andorra here. Yeah, I mean, this typical Andorran stone architecture here. And we're looking south at something into a valley. Something here is reasonable, I guess. Not going to actually look for the 5k, I think, but it's fair enough. Yeah. Good enough. I mean, I knew it was going to be all of less than 100 points, because Orion's not missing that. There's no way. But we'll move into round 3 in North America somewhere. Ooh. Not quite sure on this one, unfortunately. These are the rounds that I struggle on, I think. 2021. Feels Eastern somewhere. Thinking either Maine or... I don't know. Like, I kind of ruled out BC. It's weird that we have a striped car. But I feel like the landscape looks very much so not BC to me. So I think I'm going, like, Maine? Or, like, we don't have a Vermont plate. And it looks very northern to me. So I guess I'm going, like, Maine? Somewhere? And river here, maybe? Potentially? Could just not be looking in the right place at all. Would have to be something up here if it is, right? I mean, I don't see a railroad. Man, this is kind of scaring me a little bit, but try something here, I guess. I don't know. It's Quebec. Okay, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. It was kind of between the two, but we lose 386. We'll move it around 4. In what is Mexico here, I think. And where is this? Veracruz, Tabasco came to mind the most, I think. It's kind of weird looking though. It's not... And no, it's just not going to be that road, I don't think. We'll just click here, I guess. I don't know. A bit confused. We'll see where it is. We'll see where Orion goes as well. It was this road. Bro, like, You guys saw me briefly zoom in there, but... I mean, I knew this part looked different, but it's right on the border. I guess that makes sense. I don't know. So you gotta trust yourself sometimes, as we get what looks like Texas. Fence is very American. Seems quite south. Yeah, we'll just be clicking somewhere south of San Antonio here. It should be Texas and nothing else, I'd say. Kind of a unique landscape. Looks like Mexico. Pretty wide road. Could even go closer to the border, maybe. Could maybe make more sense with this angle. Yeah, probably could have went a bit more close to the border there, but it's fine. 314, moving to around 6 double damage. In Europe, looks like France. We do have French signs. Seus. Good luck finding that. What does it look like? Hard to say, really. I probably would have went something up here, and that's what I'm going to try. But once again, French region guessing is quite hard. I can't really see houses. But it looks kind of like the UK in a way, so that's why I'm kind of trying this region guess. Was up here, nice. We will take that. That's good damage. 1154. Moving to round 7, 2.5. In Ghana, and decent amount of palms here. Somewhat hilly, I guess. I don't know. It's like pretty hard to line up this, I think. Just try to click on something that maybe lines up. It's a pretty straight road that we're on. I don't know. This looks okay, right? But there's a ton of buildings around it, so maybe not. Okay, never mind. We have 5K. Might be the GOAT. Might be the GOAT. 288. We'll give him the sunglasses back. Thank you for the GG. Radau Pass. We have Western Cape pulls with the... I'm very bad at 5King rounds like these, is the issue. Don't know if Trudeau Pass is a place or if it's like the river. These ones I won't be too good at. Let's see, we have mountains kind of all around us. I think yeah, this one's a bit hard for me to visualize in my head. Which is certainly an issue. I don't know what Trudeau Pass means, unfortunately. Probably doesn't mean anything. Big mountain south of us. Where's this road coming from? It's going around the mountain here. So we're going through a mountain pass there, I guess. But it's not like a big mountain pass. Bro, I mean... I do not have any ideas on this one. You can just try this, maybe. Okay, it's here. Yeah, sure. I did not think that's what the mountain looked like in my head, but that's fair enough. Round 9, 3.5x damage. In Canada, somebody's sticking their arm out the window here. I guess you just go Ontario then. You have Canadian blur. What's the angle? I think that fits. Try to find something that lines up here, maybe. This grid looks good. Yeah. Okay, we've clicked on the same grid. It ends up being south of the St. Clair National Wildlife Area, but 63 points for Orion there. We'll move into round 10, quad damage. In Zahir, I believe. Oh, can't read what that says. N. Ooh, that's tough. That's tough that I can't read that. That is tough. What could it say? What could it say? Starts with an R or L? Oh. R69? I mean, it's definitely 2 digits. Bro, I have no idea what that says. Oh, jeez. 61? It looks more like a 9 or something. 63? Possible. What does that say, man? It looks like something in the middle here, I think. Just a matter of figuring out what that says. Definitely a one-word thing. Williston? No, I don't think so. Carnarvon? No. Bossburg? Bro, I honestly don't know. Could say Calvina, maybe. Calvina seems most likely? I actually quite like Calvina being that. That's like 60-something away. So we're like curving south there. Can't tell what it's doing to the east. We are on a pretty flat stretch of road. Could be here. This angle doesn't really work. I think I'm banking on it saying Calvina to the west. And it being the 63. I mean, that's... It could be a C is the starting letter, I guess. We'll try it. And the ridge there looks pretty good with this ridge, right? So, I don't know. Okay. It probably did say Calvina, but I didn't see this stretch of road, which would have made more sense. Tough. 32. Couldn't also tell the distance, but yeah, tough. We do have this stuff, it appears. And we're driving north, so I forget what that means, Finbar. Does that mean we're on this part? I think so. It's curving there. That doesn't line up. Does driving north mean we're south of Milkovo? I forget. Bro, Finbar's told me this a million times, but I honestly don't remember. Why do I not see what lines up here, though? If we are south. I guess it's just this then, right? $54. Maybe I don't love that as much. We're here? No, we're north of Milkovo. Okay, we're driving north equals north of Milkovo. Like, bro, I might be... I don't know. All right, well, we'll take the 18 rating, I guess. Pretty hard-fought game there. Yeah, I mean, a bunch of close guesses from both of us, I think. Aside from that one Quebec round, I think we both played pretty well. Happy with this 5K in Ghana. We'll queue for another game here, and I will see you guys when I find my next opponent. All right, we have NORTHEASTGOD here, who's back. 1858. Still don't know if this person's legit or not. I don't know. I've heard conflicting things. We are in South Korea to start. We'll be clicking Gwangju because it looks... We have some rice fields here. I don't know. I could just be sold, but yeah. Going for the Gwangju click. It's a decent amount of coverage out here near Mokpo as well, so figured it's worth the shot. And it was just Gwangju. Nice. We will take the 74 points that comes with that, and we'll move it around too. Southern stuff quite flat. Do like a click there. How is this South Africa? What? Where do you even go here? I mean, alleged trident pole there? Can we be... Man, that could be a Western Cape pole, though. I'm not missing something crazy, right? I mean, I'm pretty sure it's Za. Could we be here? I don't think so, right? I don't know how to region guess this in Za. Like, I'm pretty sure it's Za, right? We have blue card with antenna. It doesn't like wooden poles. I just don't know where this is. Like, it doesn't look like Joburg. It looks coastal. I don't know. I think I'm going here, but like, does this even make sense? Don't know. It's George. Okay, I mean, that makes sense with the mountain south, I guess. Like, we had some hills there. Hard to see. Kind of go same place. Moving around 3. In Bolivia. Which road is this? I don't know. Should be one of the roads by Cochabamba, right? I think. Allegedly. I don't know. Just click somewhere here. See where they go. It was here. Sure. Kind of a diabolical angle, but fair enough. 20 damage. Hopping around 4. In... It's India, right? But, bro, how do you guess this? I'm pretty sure you just click somewhere south, right? Like, it looks like Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, maybe. I mean, would be surprised if it's north, but also wouldn't surprise me because it's India. So, I don't know. It's Cambo. How do you get, how do I go Cambo there? I don't know how to get Cambo there. I'm gonna be honest. I thought it looked way too Indian for me, but I don't know. Fair enough. Round 5 here. I also don't know what I'm looking at here. It should be Europe. We have cinder blocks at the bottom here. It's 2023, maybe. Interesting road. You just go SK, or do you go Slovenia? Maybe makes sense. I'm not quite sure what I'm looking at here. I didn't think Bulg with the road. I don't know. It's SK. Okay, yeah, fair enough. Gonna be 1280. Hopping around 6. I gotta look back at that Campbell one, man. I mean, it makes sense. We had rice fields and stuff, but a bit hard for me to get there. 2024 on this one. I don't love this one either. It looks like Croatia or Slovenia on this one, in fact. I think that's what I'm going, so I'm just clicking the border. Hopefully we're not wrong. I mean, we could very well so be wrong. Just feel like the pavement fits or something here. We'll see. Could be SK again. It was Croatia. Fair enough. We do lose some more health. 140, but we are building the multis a little bit. Round 7. 2.5. What's this? It's the Unreal location. I don't know if it's Moscow or if it's somehow Ukraine. I mean, I think I have to go north of Moscow here, but bro, I have no idea. Oh, there's never a location in which I'm completely lost in, but this is one of those locations, I think. Very curious to see where it is. It's Bryansk. I don't know. Gonna have to ask Finbar about down probably, but we'll take it. Round 8, triple. We don't lose. And we are in Peru. And we are in... beats me. Ica first thing that comes to mind. But... maybe it's just north. I think north looks a bit better. Chimbote, Trujillo or something. Did not think Chiclayo. I guess I'm just gonna click Chimbote. Hill to our west. I don't know. don't know. I'll try Trujillo. I mean, we probably could just lose here, to be completely honest, but don't feel confident in guessing like coastal Peru stuff. It was, unfortunately, if I had went down here, could have been good, but yeah, ends up being San Luis there. GG's. 18 rating. Unfortunately lost, but it happens. Yeah, a bit of a tough Cambodia here. It makes sense, right, with the flatness? And if you look this way, yeah. I don't know, like, I couldn't see anything here, like, looking this way. Like, you give me one house like this with the metal roof, it's free, but it also looked like we were driving left, right? Because, like, would have saw the dust trail coming up here. So all of those things kind of pushed me towards India. I don't know how we get... I mean, it's a very good guess to go Cambodia here. I don't know. If anybody knows anything, let me know. Like, we just had a rice field here, I guess, which maybe would be weird. But yeah, all right. That's gonna be the episode, guys. We will end off today at 1892, which is gonna put us at 80th in the world and 10th in the US. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, of course, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another GeoGuessr video. Peace.